So that's recording. And then I'm going to also live stream into the Facebook group. So if you don't have a pen and paper, then now is a good time to grab a pen and paper, because we're going to be writing some things down before we do the meditation. So, and make sure you have a pillow so you're all comfortable for the meditation. And energy detox meditation. Okay, so I can go live in that one. And then we can get started. So, saying that I'm now live. Amazing. All right, so is everybody ready? You can just like give me a thumbs up or all right. Oh yes, there it is. It's live. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to start by taking a few breaths together. So just closing down your eyes and just draw your attention to your breath. So no need to change anything just yet. Just notice your breath. So notice whether you're breathing in through your nose or your mouth. And notice if you're breathing up into your head, perhaps into your upper chest, or maybe you're breathing all the way down into your ribs or your stomach. And just notice. And now we're going to start to just take a few deeper breaths in. So try and fill up down your stomach, your ribs, and then your chest. And then just relax on the exhale, softening the face and the shoulders. Deep belly breath in. And then softening the stomach and the hips and the legs on the exhale. And a few more deep breaths in. And relaxing on the exhale. And just taking your awareness down from your tailbone right down into the center of the earth. And so right down into this warm grounding energy of the earth. And allow that energy to come back up through the layers of the earth. Up through your tailbone, up into your heart center, up through the crown of your head. And now take your attention up 100 meters into the air. And here, a beautiful, bright white energy, white light coming down through the top of your head, down to rest into your heart space. Expanding this light from your heart to fill your body, a few inches around your body. And then filling the whole room you're in. Knowing that we are grounded, we are connected, and we are protected this evening. And so you can open your eyes. And so this evening, the topic of our little meditation evening is an energy detox. So I did a big energy detox about 6 months ago. I led a group of beautiful people through 4 weeks of it, and it was incredible. So yeah, everything's energy, right? Everything is energy. Therefore, everything affects us and our energy. And so tonight we'll do just a brief overview of the different areas. So physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. And we're just going to have a little look at how we can detoxify or just clean up our energy. And so we're only going to go briefly tonight. I don't want it to go on for too long, but during this whole month, I'm going to go into depth with each one, on my Instagram. So each week, like starting tomorrow, we'll dive deep into physical, the physical detox energy. And then the next week will be mental. And so by the end of February, our energy will be clear and bright and amazing. So yes, why is this important? So like I said, everything is energy. Us, the little table thing, the air, our emotions, our thoughts, everything's energy, right? And it vibrates at a certain frequency. So like old stagnant energy can leave us feeling like really stuck and heavy and perhaps unable to move forwards. So if there's something in your life at the moment that you want to change or that feels not quite right, and nothing you're doing is like making it change, then it usually means that something energetically needs to change. Yes, so what we're going to do is we're going to detoxify and clear space, so energetically clear space, so we're able to welcome in the new, so the new job or relationship or whatever else you have on your vision board for this year. So how do we do an energy detox? It's actually very simple. Basically, we're just going to go through each area and ask, does this lift me up or does this bring me down? Does this feel light and easy or does it feel heavy and dense and hard? Okay, so with your paper and pen, we're going to go through some of the things, and then we're also going to use these things in our meditation to release. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go through a physical. Okay, and so many things affect us at a physical level. So let's just think about what we put into our body. What is the energy like of the food that you are eating and the water that you are consuming? Is it fresh, high vibrational energy, or is it dense, heavy, old sort of energy that you're putting in your body? So if you think of anything that comes up like, oh, actually, I eat a lot of processed foods or foods in packets, then just sort of write it down, something to, have a look at. And then what you put on your body. So the creams and the makeup and even the clothes that you put on your body, what do they feel like? What does the energy of those clothes feel like? Is your whole wardrobe black clothes? And does that make you, black could make you feel uplifted. So looking at what we put on our body and then what we do with our body. So how does each type of movement or physical activity affect your energy? does that physical activity make you feel good and great and energized, or does it make you feel tired and sore and, horrible? Your physical environment. Yes, so do an energy audit of your room and your house and the objects in your house. Everything affects you. If there is a bookcase, and it's clean and it's got beautiful books and nice vase and flowers, and you look at it and you go, oh. Or you look and there's books everywhere and it's dirty and there's old plates and everything, and you look at it and you can feel the energy of that. So looking at everything in your physical environment as well is the next one. Also in physical is the people in your life. So the physical people in your life, how does spending time with each of them feel? Your friends, your family, your work colleagues, even strangers. How does that make you feel? Does it make your energy light to hang out with your friends, or does it make you feel heavy? And then the last one in physical is the places that you go to. So how does going to work make you feel? How does going to the supermarket make you feel? How does going to the beach make you feel, or the park make you feel? And then basically with an energy audit, you want to obviously try and go to the places that make you feel better and uplifted and amazing, as opposed to the ones that make your energy smaller and contracted and denser and heavier. Okay, so it's very simple, the energy audit. So that is physical. Okay, very brief physical. The next one is mental. Okay, so every single piece of information that comes in feeds our minds, and it affects our energy. Anything you hear, anything you read, anything you see on TV or in a movie, everything affects our energy. Even if you think of hearing music, that affects your energy in an instant. So you may want to jot down some of the things I mentioned. So the first one is our phones. So for example, do you have the notifications on your phone? And how does that make you feel? Does it put you on high alert, like, oh, notification? Yes, that affects the energy. How many emails do you have? And every time you look at it, does it make you go, oh my God, 1,000 emails that I haven't read? Maybe you need to do an audit of your email subscriptions. How many apps are on your phone that you don't use, that's just sitting there? Anything that's just sitting there, like in your wardrobe, for example. Anything that just sits there that's not used, that's just stagnant energy. So we want to sort of just get rid of those sorts of things. Also, the articles that you read, the books that you read. A big one at the moment is the news. I was watching the news a lot last year, as we all were. But then I just found it was making me really anxious. Every time I sort of looked at what was going on. And so I just had to stop watching the news. It was affecting my energy really negatively. What else? Social media accounts. What content are they posting? How do you feel when you see their posts? You want to be following people that inspire you and uplift you. If you look at something and it makes you feel jealous or bad about yourself, then that affects your energy. And so unfollow, unfriend. What else? Friends or family members, maybe, that feed your anxiety or fear. They always are like, negative or saying, oh, you should be careful about this or that. And they're like the things from the outside that can affect us mentally. But the most powerful thing that affects our minds is actually our own thoughts. Yeah, so we have the ego that is often feeding us with negative or very unhelpful thoughts. And then we have our inner guidance, which lifts us up and has a positive effect on our energy. And this, ego, inner critic is like a whole month's work in itself. But for now, we'll just identify a few of our toxic thought patterns or limiting beliefs. Okay, so what do you say to yourself about, let's do an easy one, your body? Okay, do you say to yourself, I love my body, I'm so thankful for my body, everything it does for me? Or do you often find yourself saying, I don't look good today, I wish I was a bit thinner, musclier, taller, shorter, all of the things. And then, we have thoughts on everything. Your job, like how are you talking to yourself about your job? Is it, I love my job, I'm good at what I do? Or maybe it's like, I'll never get clients, I'll never get a promotion. And then, this is for everything. So money, family, relationships. Yeah. How do you speak to yourself about even just, resting? Are you like, I deserve this rest? Or is it like, no, you need to work harder? So all of our thoughts really affect our energy. And later in the month when I get to mental, so that'll be week 2 in February, I'll go into also how we can change these up as well. So, but the first thing is just become really, really aware of every single thought that you're having. And yes, then we can see how it affects us. All right. That was physical, mental, emotional. Okay, so our emotions are stored in our body. Yeah, each time we have an emotion and you don't express it properly, like maybe you suppress it, you're like, oh my God, I can't cry in public, I'm just gonna like hold it in. Then it stores in the body. Yeah, and it'll come back and it'll surprise you at a later date, or it builds up and it manifests as disease or pain in the body. So for example, like when you do yoga, and let's just say, like what I used to do is always hide in my tears, I can't cry in public, like get this tension in my heart. And then I started doing movement. I started doing yoga, and all these heart opening poses would move and shift the energy that I had stored, all those emotions that I had stored in my heart space. And I would like just cry. Like the first 3 months, I think, of starting yoga, I cried nearly every class because it was opening up spaces that I hadn't opened up before and shifting energy in my body. And because the emotions were all stored there, it was shifting all the emotions around and bringing them to the surface. So that type of thing is, usually deeper, older stuff that's been there for ages. But something we can do like on a daily basis to release any sort of emotions that you stored in the body from the day is it's called authentic movement. But basically, like you can use music or no music, but basically you just move your body how it needs to. So we can do this now, like we'll just do a small one. So you just close down your eyes. And what we're going to do is we're just going to scan through the body. So we're going to start up at the head. So basically, you're just sort of feeling for anything that needs, like maybe your neck needs a bit of a stretch out. Yeah, maybe you had a bit of anger today and your jaw's a bit tense and you want to give it a bit of a massage. Yeah, maybe your shoulders are feeling a bit tight from a fight you had with your mother or brother. Give them a bit of a circle or a stretch. Yeah, maybe your hands need, opening, closing, shaking. I do a lot of shaking. Maybe you need to shake off some energy from today. Maybe you're in a bad mood, had a bit of a funky day, and just shake it out. Shake it out of your hands and your arms and your legs, maybe. Also, like massaging, if you have tension in your stomach, perhaps you are feeling a bit of anxiety today, which is often stored in the stomach area. Maybe you want to give it a bit of a massage. Maybe you want to give it a bit of a stretch out, the side ribs, anywhere where you're feeling some tension, discomfort, any way that it needs to be moved. And then when you're, at home by yourself, you can do anything. You can make noises, you can scream, you can jump around, put some music on. So basically, anything that has sort of stored as a little bit of tension or emotions from the day, you can just really get it out, at the end of the day. Or even it's a nice thing to do in the morning, have a little like roll on the floor and a stretch. And this is, it's cleansing and detoxifying at an energetic level when it comes to our emotions. So, and it feels really good. It feels really good to just get it out. It doesn't need to look like dancing. It doesn't need to look like anything. It's all about feeling, the feeling of it. And so that's a very simple practice for emotional. And then the last one we're going to touch on before we get into our meditation is spiritual. So our spiritual, this includes our aura, which is the electromagnetic field around our body. And then also includes our 7 main energy centers or chakras in the body. And then, so in March, we're going to get deeper into the chakras if you're interested in that. But for now, how do we detoxify and cleanse the spiritual body? So there's 3 simple ways that I'm going to share now. There's lots of ways, but these 3 are my favorites. And the first one is sound. So sound vibrations affect our energy field. And we will be using the sound bowls soon to help. But even things like at home, if you want to Google or look on YouTube for different frequencies. So for example, 396 hertz. There's healing frequency. All you have to do is type in healing frequencies. And simply by listening to these clear the energy body. So for whatever you need, if you want to clear fear, if you want to clear anxiety, if you want to clear your heart space, there's all different ones that you can have a look. So there's binaural beats as well. But I think if you just type in healing frequency for whatever you need it for is the best. You can use, listen to the Tibetan bowls or the crystal bowls. Any type of sound healing is amazing for the spiritual energetic body. And then the second one is intention. So our thoughts are also energy, right? So I don't know if you've seen the rice experiment where they have 3 jars of rice with water, and the first one they say I love you and really nice things and they hug it, and the second one they're like I hate you and you're the worst and they're really mean to it, and then the third one they ignore. And so after a few days, the ignore and the hate start going moldy and murky and yucky. And you'll find that the one that you give love to can go for months months without getting mold or anything. It's incredible. Like, you should try the experiment for yourself. The most surprising thing for me anyway is that the one that you ignore is actually gets worse than the one that you say hateful things to, which is, yeah, for me that's really incredible. But I suppose at least the one that's you say hateful things is still getting some attention, right? The other one's getting nothing. So yes, our intention is extremely powerful. And so all you need to do is request. So you say, I request that all the energy that is not mine or is that of a low vibration is to be removed from my energy field now. That's all you need to do. Yes. And it removes. And I know this for a fact because I feel energy in my body. So when I ask this, I ask that lower vibrational energy be lifted. I literally feel lighter. Yeah, often from my stomach, because I hold it a lot in my stomach. I can feel it. Maybe when you do it, you might have a big sigh or something. That is energy being lifted. And all you have to do is request. I request that it is removed from my energy field. So that's number 2. Number 3 is light. Yeah, so many meditations use white light or golden light because these have the highest vibrational frequencies, and which is perfect for cleansing. Also, in relation to the chakras, they have colors that help cleanse them as well. We won't do those ones today, but we will use the white and the golden light, yes, in the meditation today. And actually, we're using all 3 in the meditation. We'll be using the sound, we'll be using our intention. So our intention will be to release all of the things we don't need and that we don't want to hold on to anymore. And then I will be guiding us to use light as well during the meditation. So yeah, and just one last thing before we do meditation is just like we wash our physical body every day and we brush our teeth, we also need to do an energetic cleanse every day. Yeah, because everything that you encounter during your day affects your energy, and it comes into your energy field and it just sort of sits there and stays there. And so every day we need to do a cleanse of our energy field. And so let's go into the meditation. So make yourself nice and comfortable. The bowls sometimes don't sound amazing on Zoom, okay? But know that you are still getting the benefits. And also I am, yes, I am recording this. I'm recording the audio too. So I'll send out a recording of the Zoom video, but I'll also send just the MP3 of the meditation. So what that means is that then you'll be able to just listen to it whenever, even if it's just once a week, to do a full energy cleanse. It will be beneficial. So get yourself nice and comfortable. I'll fix myself up and get comfy. And then okay, so just closing down your eyes. There's nothing else to do except relax and receive the sounds of the bowls, the sound of my voice. little scan through the different body parts just to relax. So starting down at your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and fifth toe. The ball of the right foot, the arch of the right foot, the heel of the right foot. Relaxing the right ankle, calf, shin, knee, thigh, hamstring and hip. The whole right leg heavy and relaxed. To the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and fifth toe. The ball of the left foot, the arch of the left foot, the left heel, ankle, the calf muscle, the shin, the left knee, thigh, hamstring and hip. The whole left leg, heavy and relaxed. Both legs, heavy and relaxed. Relaxing through the muscles of the stomach, the lower back, relaxing the ribs, the chest, the upper back, relaxing the right shoulder, upper arm, the right elbow, forearm, the right wrist, back of the hand, palm of the hand, the right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger and fifth finger. The whole right arm heavy and relaxed. Relaxing the left shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, the left wrist, back of the hand, palm, the left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger and fifth finger. The whole left arm heavy and relaxed, both arms heavy and relaxed. Relaxing the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, and the front of your throat. Softening the jaw, the lips, the cheeks. Relaxing the eyelids and the eyebrows. Relaxing your forehead, the sides of your head, the back of your head, the top of your head, the whole body heavy and relaxed. The whole body heavy and relaxed. And now taking your awareness 100 meters up into the sky, there is a white light, a bright white shower of light coming down, washing through the physical body, so washing through the top of the head, the skull, your brain, this bright white light cleansing through the whole physical body, down through the face, ears, down through the neck, cleansing the skin, cleansing through the shoulders and all the muscles of the arms, through the bones, the fascia, the tendons. This bright white light washes down through your chest, all the way down your back, through all of your organs, your heart, your lungs, your stomach, all the way down through the reproductive organs and your hips, knowing that this white, bright light is cleansing your entire physical body, down through the legs, the knees and the lower legs, down through the ankles and the feet, even the toenails, washing down, seeing everything just release from your physical body, any lower vibrational energy, washing down into the center of the earth. And now bringing your attention up into your mind, up into the mental space. We're going to imagine a purple light, a deep purple in the center of your head. And this deep purple cleanses through your thoughts, cleanses through the brain and the mind. It pulses, vibrates, and shines brighter with every breath that you take in. Your head becomes clearer and brighter. You see any darker patches, any negative thoughts, just being released. This bright purple light just cleanses through everything. And then it grows surrounding your whole body with bright purple light. Knowing that it has cleansed your mental body completely. And now bringing your attention to the center of your chest, your heart space. And here we're going to see a bright green light. And this green light grows brighter and stronger with every breath in, cleansing through our emotional body. Any stuck emotions, any negative or heavy emotions that are stored in the heart space. This bright green light cleanses through the heart space and expands to fill the whole body. See and feel these emotions clearing, being cleansed by this bright green light, and expand this light further out around your body. This bright green light cleansing through your whole emotional body, purifying, shifting, detoxifying. And now see your whole emotional body clear and bright, clear and bright. And now we start to see golden flecks of light all around you in the distance, 360 degrees around you. Everywhere you look, this golden sparkling light is coming closer and closer to you from every single direction, front, back, side, above you, below you. Like a mist, like a fog of bright, golden, sparkling light. It surrounds your whole body. You may feel it as a cool energy, maybe a tingling as it touches your skin and sinks into every single pore of your body, filled with bright, golden, sparkly energy and light. Your whole being is filled with golden light, knowing it's clearing through your spiritual and energetic body. This bright golden light dissolves any negative or lower vibrational energies that are in your field. Just see them dissolve and turn into this bright golden light. So your whole body is golden, and all around you is golden. And now amplify this golden light brighter and stronger. And one more time, amplify it again, brighter, stronger, golden light. Knowing that every layer of your being has been cleansed. A total energy cleanse of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies has now been completed. Take this golden light with you into your evening, into your day, into your week. Knowing that you have the power to do this whenever you need, whenever you feel. You can cleanse your energy. So you feel as bright and clear as you do right now. And just slowly starting to take a few deeper breaths in and feel your sit bones sitting on the floor or a chair. Feel your body, your shoulders, your hands. You may like to start to move, wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe moving your head or neck. And having a little stretch out if that feels good. And then just slowly coming back when you're ready. Sit bones. Oh, I was just checking that it was still working on Facebook. It was still streaming into the Facebook group, and it is. But yes, so just coming back gently, I will stop the recording in the Facebook group, but I just wanted to remind everyone that I'll be on Instagram working through the energy detox for the whole month. So tomorrow, starting with the physical, doing it like more in depth so we can spend a whole week working on the physical, then mental, emotional, and spiritual. So I'm going to just stop the recording. So thank you for being here, everybody that's listening to the recording that I send out.